Crockpot butternut squash with 1,000 raisins. What you'll need is 2 butternut squash, 2 large apples cut into cubes, 1/3 cup of raisins or craisins, 1/3 a cup of apple juice, 1/4 a cup of light brown sugar, packed, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of dried sage, 1/4 a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1/3 cup of walnuts is optional, adding up to a grand total of 90 cents per serving.
Hello everybody, my name is Hope Rasmussen and today we are making the perfect fall side dish, crockpot butternut squash with apples and raisins.
Like last week's video, first we're going to poke holes into the butternut squash and then insert it into the microwave for 5 minutes. Once it's out of the microwave, then we can cut off the ends with a chef's knife and then cut it right down the middle lengthwise, and be careful for your fingers. Then we can go ahead and scrape out the gunk and the seeds in the butternut squash. Once that's done, we can peel it with a peeler and then dice it into cubes, just like the apples. So now all you have to do is just put it into the crock pot. First we got the 2 butternut squash, the 2 apples cubed, the craisins or raisins. We're going to swirl the apple juice around, the packed brown sugar, and then the mix of cinnamon, sage, and nutmeg. And we're going to sprinkle the top with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then just give it a nice mix to spread those warm flavors around.
Now we're going to dot the crockpot mixture with some butter. And butter is a dairy product, so those with a milk allergy need to stay away from this because the body's immune system reacts to a protein in milk called casein, and this causes hives, wheezing, itching, and shortness of breath. This can be life-threatening. Therefore, you can substitute butter for margarine, which is an oil base and not a dairy product. On the other hand, a lactose intolerance doesn't involve the immune system, but instead, the body has trouble breaking down lactose, so it can cause digestive issues such as bloating, diarrhea, and gas. Unless you're severely lactose intolerant, using butter in moderation should be okay. I love walnuts because they are cheaper than pecans and they have an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, protein, fiber, and magnesium. However, some people have a nut allergy, and if you just have a peanut allergy, just stay away from the peanuts. But if you have a tree nut allergy, stay away from all tree nuts. Like the milk allergy, a reaction to tree nuts can cause shortness of breath, nausea, swelling in the throat, or dizziness. And can you outgrow this allergy? Well, sometimes, but generally tree nut and peanut allergies are lifelong.
So if you do have a nut allergy, we're just going to substitute those walnuts for some butternut squash seeds, which you already have. So just take the gunk out of the seeds, and then we're going to dry the seeds. And then spread them out on a sheet pan covered with aluminum foil. Next, we're going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil and just add some salt and pepper. And throw it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. I don't know if you can smell it in here, but it smells like heaven. So first we're going to sprinkle a little bit of the walnuts on top, But if you're allergic to walnuts, we're just going to top it off with some squash seeds. And there you have it. Stay tuned for all you can know about eggplant next week. Thanks, guys.